When it comes to academic competitions, Fresno County's annual academic decathlon is one of the best in the state.
Valley schools put forth their best competitive teams in an effort to be crowned champions. In tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson joins us with a look at how students prepare for the big event.
Well, when the competition takes place this weekend, no doubt people will be watching to see if powerhouse Edison High can retain its #1 status. But when it comes to preparing for this event, we found it doesn't matter if you're #1 or #3. The students participating will tell you this is more than just a competition. It changes lives. This is what you see of the academic decathlon. Schools cheering their teams on as they compete during the Super Quiz portion of the competition.
Essentially, we're turning something that's academic into an athletic competition with that same kind of energy and passion.
And just like a top athlete, those who compete in this annual high school event must practice.
Which of these is most related to entropy?
Competition is way less stressful than people think. It's really the preparation for it that's the most stressful part.
We found members of the Bullard High team huddling together, putting each other through the paces.
How do you think it is in the shoes of someone who doesn't have that resource?
The time they put in growing in intensity, the closer they get to competition.
We started to do basic after-school reviews for like an hour or so, probably after Thanksgiving. And then once we get back from Christmas break, we really start going like every day till, usually 5 or 6.
Stephen Fisher, an AP psychology teacher, has been coaching the Bullard team for 6 years. He says many of the students on the team get their first look at the test material over the summer. It comes in a binder 6 to 8 inches thick.
There's math, economics, art history, music history, social science, science, and language and literature.
Students will be tested on each of these subjects. Plus, there is a novel to read, a speech to prepare, an essay to write.
It's difficult. I mean, you just kind of have to make time for it, and you lose a little bit of sleep over it, to be honest.
Being on the 9-member competitive team for your school does take a huge commitment. But if you think all of the students are brainiacs, think again.
I'm kind of lazy.
Chris Wilson is a member of the highly competitive University High team. The ACADAC team consists of 3 levels: your honor student, your scholastic or B student, and then there's the varsity student.
Varsities would rather be sleeping than reading. That's the varsity motto.
Coach Sean Canfield says that's partly why Academic Decathlon was started, to inspire the underachieving students.
Every year I have more than enough honors kids, A students. It's finding the other students who maybe aren't inclined to do something like this and to somehow ignite that fuse in them.
Once that fuse is lit, these students get hooked on the competition. Chris says now all his time is devoted to this.
Because we have such a rivalry with Edison, and we want to go on to state, and we want to do well in nationals.
That's why you will find these kids at school way past sundown. At University High, the practice sessions include weekends, and students are at school until 8 p.m.
To us, this is our football team. We don't have that many sports here, and academic decathlon is that to our school.
But many of those who compete will also tell you, while they like winning, it's the relationships they've built doing this. That's important.
Even after competition, no matter what my scores are actually like, I'll still be happy with the experience overall because I had fun doing it.
Now, the students say they walk away from this event with better studying skills, they overcome their fear of public speaking, and they can also get college credit. More importantly, many say they have made friends for life.
Yeah.
Yes, they can get a college credit every year they do this.
Which is worth money.
Oh, absolutely. And this is in addition to their schoolwork.
This is in addition to their schoolwork, and both of these kids are already in AP classes, and they pile this on top. But
wow.
They have fun doing it. And I have to tell you, we were at Bullard and University. Don't want to leave out Edison, but these kids put in a ton of time.
I mean, it really is like they're varsity athletes because you're out there studying or practicing every single day.
Yeah. Yes.
Flexing that brain.
No, and no wonder they do so well in these competitions.
Yes, they do.
It does make a
incredible.
difference.
Juanita, thank you. Appreciate it.